And our next guest is here to share some details if you're looking for a fun way to have Galentine's Day for you and your girlfriend.
Yeah, so joining us now is Ashley Garland. She's the owner of Sweet and Sassy Ashley's to tell us more. So telling everyone, grab your gal pals, come on and let's have some fun.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most fun classes that we do all year long. We like to get really into it. Bring all your friends. We've got the drinks. Harkness has their own special drinks they make this weekend. Ooh. Yes, they've got some like sangria type drinks that they make. We learn all things charcuterie. So we learn the history of charcuterie. We learn how to prepare it at home, how many people you're going to feed, and then of course we make it fun with like chocolates, cheeses, meats and things like that. So
is this affordable for everyone who is looking to, come out and partake?
Yeah, so the ticket cost is $65 for the charcuterie class, but it includes 1 glass of wine from Harkness. Okay. And this year they get these mini wine glass bottles here. So everyone gets this with their ticket. It's like a gift from Harkness, and then they get their little drink of wine, and then of course the instructions step by step. They get to make their very own board, and then they get to take it home or take it to their Valentine's Day things that they're gonna do.
Interesting.
That's fun. And so talk to me just about, we've always heard about Galentine's and, leaving them in at home. They tell us there's a TV dinner in the freezer, you're on your own. We're going out with the girls. So talk about just some of the fun that everyone's going to have here.
So I like to, crack a lot of jokes when I'm teaching. We do make it fun, but it is welcoming for everybody. I don't want anybody to feel left out. So they're more than welcome to come. We crack jokes. Of course, we drink wine. Lots of friend groups come together for this event. So they'll grab their girlfriends from work or, their friend groups, and they'll come and just enjoy the day. And of course, see the winery. The winery has their own things too, like chocolate pairing and wines, and it's really about just having fun with your friends this day.
So how can we get involved? How can we get more information?
Yeah, so everybody can go to my website and look at the information for the class as well as purchase their tickets. I'm also on Facebook, and then the winery has their own website as well, and they can view the same classes on there as well.
How'd you get into all of this? What was it that kind of got your interest?
That's a funny story. So I am a mom and I am a full-time nursing school student. So back when my daughter was born, I kind of started self-teaching myself things, and then I kind of blew up into this business, and I found Harkness and we found each other, and we've got this thing going where we do classes, and it's probably one of my favorite things to do is teach people. I taught myself, and I like to share what I've learned with other people and teach them so that they can go do those things as well.
So tell us something that we can experience if we were to come to one of your classes, just so to kind of bring people in.
Yeah, so if you come to the class, you're gonna enter through the winery, which of course is beautiful in itself.
Yes.
They've got their own house called a peach house. That's where you'll greet their staff and get your wine and things. Then you'll come over to what they call the biscuit house. A lot of history about that. That's where they used to make biscuits back in the day, and that's where the classroom is. So it's a beautiful place to just be in the environment. And then we'll start out with the class. I'll introduce myself. We'll start with the history of charcuterie. We'll talk about that, and then of course we get into the game and start making things. I always give everybody a snack break, because when you're doing it, you have to have a snack break. You can't come to charcuterie class and not eat.
Right.
So we do a little snack time. We finish making our boards, and then we talk about like products, where to find things, how much to feed people, and then of course how they're going to prepare at home.
So make sure to get your tickets Saturday, February 11th at noon, correct?
Yeah, so there's actually 2 classes, 12 and a 2:30. So yep, 2 opportunities.
So tell us finally, before we wrap up, what's next for you?
So we'll continue with classes. We just recently brought back the cooking classes, so people can come and learn how to prepare a meal. We still do the cookie decoratings and dessert decoratings and things like that. So we'll just continue to do classes and just brave through the year like we always do.
Absolutely. Ashley, thank you. It was truly a pleasure. We're so glad you were here hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.